Put over
Too
you.
shy. Too shy. That's shy. Sounds like blues.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here. What, are you boys done over there? I'm talking now. I just gave you 2.5 hours to do your shit. Now it's all about me. All right. Of course you're not. I'm sitting here talking into Andrew's nicotine riddle with no spit, has no spit in it microphone from the stage here. And we are out at the Whole Shot Pavilion here in Union Grove, Wisconsin. And tonight was the first show we did here. And you guys, Straight Metal Jacket Coat, Straight Jacket Romance.
Dad,
Oh, it's on those.
it's like our relationships. Every relationship is a straight.
Can't even hear it. Who's running audio here? You gotta talk. You still have to talk into the
I'm
mic.
talking.
God, all the time with that. No, it is straight jacket romance. It's right there. Straight jacket romance. You need to be in a straight jacket. Anyway, Dagan, Heather, and I, and TSA Audio, Brian Mitchell, and his son Josh. We're out here tonight for our first big show, and you guys came out here and graciously played for all of us and everybody that was here and blew the roof off this fucking place.
No doubt. Here.
Here. Thanks, Brian.
Killed it.
Yeah, you guys really did a great job. Now, one thing I noticed about you is I don't know any of your names because they're all weird. So let's start down on this end. Wait, he needs a microphone. He doesn't have a microphone. So here, I'm going to hand you this one.
Gary the Degenerate.
They call me KSAD.
Okay, Winter Rose's mic doesn't work. These mics worked all night, now they don't work.
I didn't know she was using it.
Which one of you is producing this?
Right now, it's me at this point.
Okay, I am Winter Rose. I'm Scarlet Rain.
Doomsday Jesus.
I'm Ricochet.
Okay, all right, boys and girls. Why? Why can't we just call you Dave, Bob, Sue, Betty?
Because none of us are named Dave, Bob, Sue, or Betty.
For the same reason we call you Dad.
Well, they call me Dad because I'm a jag. So,
Here we go.
Well, okay. So these names are all fitting for you as your personalities, kind of like your alter
Your
egos.
given names. That's what I thought. That's the names your mamas gave you.
Her mic is still too quiet. I love hearing her yell at me. She doesn't sound like she's been yelling at me all night. Maybe her talk louder. So anyway, so how long you guys been together? Who's going to answer this question? I prefer talking to the women.
I was going to say you probably don't want Andrew to answer that.
No, because that I asked him that earlier. And thank God you guys got here at 4.
Right.
We didn't get the answer until 6. So, how long you been together?
Okay, so
Short answer.
All right.
You want the short answer here?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight? Was tonight your first night?
Yeah, actually, yes. No, I'm just kidding. So we've been around since 2017. There's just a different faction of the band, but this actual amazing faction of the band has been around for maybe 6 months,
6 months?
7 months.
Well, wait a minute. Who's the original? You're the original guy, right?
Yes.
You're the psychopath who decided I'm going to put this crazy band together with all this wardrobe, all this.
Yes.
We need to give him a mic for him to talk. Here, give him this one. No, well then I can't talk to him. So you're the guy who started this band.
Well, I started it with Doomsday over there and my dead drummer friend. And with Mindy over there. Scarlet. I'm sorry, sister. But we are a family, and that's what's important. Me and Dust have been playing together our whole lives. We've known each other since 1983. One day, when we were teenagers, we're like, hey, let's form a band. So we did, and then we've been playing music ever since then. And we went through a phase, and basically they're like,
Did that phase include any homosexuality?
hell no.
I'm
No.
just curious. When people say that, I'm always worried about
No.
transgenderism and things.
So basically, what had happened is they were like, "Are you gonna play again?" Because I was going through some shit, and I'm like, "Yeah, but this is the kind of music I want to play." And Scarlett was like, "I'm in on that," and then there was a few member changes here and there, and basically, to make a long story short-ish. This is what we came.
Short-ish.
Yeah, well, dude, I could talk all night about this.
No. I don't believe you.
I'm
Prove it.
I'm.
Prove it.
No, you don't want to do that. I'm very proud of our lineup. I'm very proud of the people that I play with. I love them all very dearly. They are my family, dude. They are my family.
All right, so let me ask you this. So you're putting this band together. You're playing everything from Cedar to, I mean, okay, well, whatever. So along those lines.
We used to play Caesar.
You played a lot of shit in my record
It's the
collection.
post
All right,
grunge.
let's go with that.
A lot
But
of
so-
post grunge.
A lot of, yeah, post crunch. There you go. Okay. So, but you decide you're going to put this band together, and I'm going to tell you right now, one of the things I love about this band is that you take the entertainment aspect of it serious. In other words, the costumes. You girls are amazing front women. Amazing. I mean, really. Actually, the whole band is. Give yourself a round of applause. Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, it was really entertaining to watch you engage each other. It was entertaining. You're actually a pretty good front man too.
Well-
I'm just saying. Anyway, so the girls. No, I'm kidding.
I actually have a question for the girls, because I don't think that you sang one
Mike,
female.
play your mouth.
Hear me. There was no female songs, correct? Just a few. But the male songs, how did you figure out that you could scream like Disturbed, or you could scream like, Papa Roach and all of that? Singing in the car, karaoke, in the shower.
All of those, yes, definitely all of those. Karaoke's fun, for sure. Definitely singing in the car and the shower, of course, yeah. And then, you just get angry sometimes and you have to let it out, and that's what happens.
I had a professor in college who, at one point, he'd only heard me sing opera and classical stuff, and I told him one day that I could sing Janice, and he's like, "I don't believe you." And so he called me up in the middle of class and made me sing, and he's like, "I can't believe you just did that." It was the same kind of thing. People just don't expect that to come out of a girl, I guess.
Right.
But we have a voice, and we're gonna be loud.
I honestly was skeptical because Heather had gone through some of the, I guess you have a video up on your Facebook page that I haven't seen. And you guys recorded in like your living room in your house or something. And I said, "Oh, come on, girls are doing all these too." She was naming off, and I went, "All right, well, we'll see how this goes, And wow.
Well, that video was created because we had a show that got canceled.
Hold on, you're gonna have to say that again in the microphone.
That video was created because we had a show that got canceled that night.
Right.
We were like, let's just play at practice and have everyone join us.
Well, I was really impressed with this band here tonight, and I see a lot of big things. So I wanna know what it is. Well, first of all, let's start down here with I do not remember you, Ricochet. I'm never gonna fucking remember.
Hey, Dad, I'm Ricochet. Rick O'Shea.
Rick, okay. Thank you for doing it phonetically for me. That's gonna help me a lot, actually. If you can all do your names phonetically for me, with dashes and dots or whatever you use to do that. So how old are you?
50.
50. And
420.
that's marijuana.
Well, take the 0 off then.
Oh, you're 42? All right, okay. No, yeah, we're doing this. You're 77, I already know that.
I'm 77 years old, yes.
All right, that's good. Pass the mic along. You're 7. You look fantastic. By the way. You're 77.
I'm 38.
You're 38. No, really. How old are you?
I'm 50.
All right. This interview's over. Goodbye. Are you really 50?
I am.
He's hot.
I know, you really aren't supposed to ask me
1978. This is a dad show. I don't give a shit about those rules. What? Well, come on. High five me. You're 50 years old. Yeah, I just, by being rude, I got her an applause, asshole. So, well, he's only 42 and he's wearing that hat. I don't know what to say. 50 years old. Oh, God bless you. Rick, how's your health? No, just kidding. Don't listen to me. I'm an asshole. So I mean, and you're both beautiful, and you got a lot of energy. No offense, but she's got a couple of years on you. You got just as much energy as you. So, you know, are you a vegan?
No,
All right, I'm just
I'm not.
asking. All right, I'm just asking. Are you a vegan?
He's asking because he started a plant-based diet.
Yes. Well, how do you think I
That will
keep
help
this
him.
figure at 55?
I mean,
Just like you.
you can do keto and you're still, not.
What did you just call me? Didn't he help
Eat some
kill Nicole Brown
Cheetos.
Simpson? Oh, that was keto. Sorry, I confuse keto and keto all the time.
Alright.
So how many gigs do you guys do in a year? Yeah, not with COVID. How many would you guys do a year?
As many as we can would be the correct answer. Lately, we've been picking up a lot of business. We've been drawing a crowd in most places. We played the other night. We play as much as we can, we want people to come out, have a good time, and hopefully sort of like what we're doing. I think, like I said before, our lineup is fantastic. I don't know how you're going to turn away what we do. Like, we all take this very seriously. We don't bail on practice. We don't bail on anything. You got a job to do, we go out and we do it. And I got to give a lot of props to my girls. They do a great job. My band in back of us is awesome. And to be honest with you, I'm probably the weakest link in the band. But, I'm still here and I ain't leaving.
Well, since you employ everybody, that kind of stands to reason, I guess, as the starter of the band. But no, I wouldn't call yourself the weakest link. You are the longest talker, but that's about where I'd end it. I would leave it there at the guy who talks more than anybody else in the band other than me. Maybe I should join the band.
Have a conversation with Eileen over there.
Here we go. So you're gonna turn having a conversation with somebody else into a conversation with me, and I don't want to do that. So okay, so now what's next with this COVID thing? This is killing bands, man. It's killing bands. It's killing clubs. I'm watching them clubs go out of business one after another. So what's your agenda? What is the advice you're going to give a band to?
Who wants to answer this one?
I think several of you should answer.
Yeah, I'll start. I mean, you just got to keep plugging at it. That video you mentioned before, that was the situation. A venue got shut down because of COVID an hour before we were supposed to play. And you just have to you have to alter your path. You have to just find the path of least resistance and keep plugging away. Keep pushing forward and just get it done because people need it and people are enjoying it. Andy's house was packed full of people that wanted to see a live show. They just wanted to be out. So just keep doing it, get creative.
Yeah, that's actually really good advice. It's pretty cool through COVID to see a lot of artists, that were guitar players in bands or whatever, and just putting up a PayPal thing through all this and going on Friday nights. I'd sit and watch bands or guitar players just play, or watch a drummer do his shit, in his basement, it was pretty cool. So it was pretty cool to see people get creative, but that does not necessarily pay the bills or cover the costs of everything you got on this stage.
No, none of it does, but we're all here because we love what we do. And we work hard at it, as I said, and it's like, if they're gonna open up the doors for us to play somewhere, we're gonna do it. And we're family. You know, we're family. And I love these people, and if we're gonna get to go somewhere and play, we're gonna fucking do it. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
No, you can say fuck. Well, don't swear on my show. I want to be the only one that does it. But no, you can say anything you want, brother.
All right, well, I'm basically done with that. We just take every show that we can sort of take, and we wanna make this band bigger than what it is, and part of that was we had talked about coming to Wisconsin and start playing. Because I believe that our, response will be better. And it has been, and we've been playing places and people have been like, we don't hear bands play what you play. And present yourself the way that we present ourselves. And that's a very important thing to me and for everybody else in this band. We take a lot of pride in making sure that we are presentable and that we are
Here to entertain.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm a big Kiss fan, and that rocked my world in 1977 when I saw them in concert at Chicago Theater, because they took putting on a show so serious that whether you liked their music or not, you were blown away by the theatrics of the whole thing. And it's one thing to see a band that's being theatrical but is average, and it's another thing to see a band that's being theatrical and is really good, and you guys are really that, and you're the embodiment of what rock and roll is in my eyes. I mean, this right here, you are it, dude. You are it. And you don't say much, which is great. That's the way we like our bass players. Talk less, play more, and look great.
He actually does sing a lot, and he has an amazing voice.
You really do have a good voice. I really enjoyed listening to you sing. Okay. All right. He's not a lot of fun, is he? Is he tired past his bedtime? What's wrong? What's going on?
Quiet.
Why don't you say something? Talk to me. I want to talk to you, buddy.
What up?
Where do you get that hat?
I don't even remember.
What about, did it come with the goggles?
Nope.
Those are all accoutrements added.
I had to buy it all.
All right, this is great. That was great. They're great. That's why we didn't give them the mic earlier, huh? So, yeah, is that all from Ed DeBevics? That's a good point. That's funny you said that. Boy, you just dated yourself too. Look at how old you are. All right. Well, listen. Does anybody else have anything they want to add to this? No, other than Andy.
This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we came out. This was awesome.
Well,
Thanks for having us.
it was absolutely a lot to ask you guys, and I'm telling you really from the bottom of my heart, all kidding aside, I appreciate it. I know this woman does, and I know that man and that young man there do. We're really trying to do something cool here, and you guys fucking killed it. Great job.
Thanks.
I just, on behalf of,
The whole shop pavilion cherry.
I know, I love that.
on behalf of our band here,
Name it. Can you say it?
Straight Jacket
You have to
Romance.
say it slow, otherwise it's gonna tongue twister.
No, it really isn't. On behalf of all of us, we want to thank everybody for having us here, and we had a great time. We loved it. We want to play. And when you asked about like, well, how are you doing it now? That's the ticket right now. Is just
What?
take a gig, man.
Well,
Take a gig,
All right.
and that's what we do.
Listen, in rock and roll, and I've been doing this 41 years, it's always been the ticket. Take any gig you can get. When you see people and this is going out to people who are in bands, new bands, whatever, you're young, whatever the case may be. This whole idea that you're entitled to something that you haven't earned or developed yet is completely ridiculous. You just don't wake up and go, I got out of college, so I deserve to be CEO of IBM. You got to work hard for this shit, and there's a lot of competition in this business. You can turn around, you could be the greatest guitar player in Chicago, turn around, and there'll be a 12-year-old kid who's better than you tomorrow on YouTube. What do you do with your talent? How do you push it? And all bands should take every gig they can get. And because you never know what you're going to step into when you walk into a room. Like, I didn't know what I was going to step into.
How come you didn't ask me how old I was?
I was getting to that. Because I'm guessing you're 60.
I'm 27.
You're not 27. You're 27 and I'm Brad Pitt. How old are you? You better answer that.
How old am I now? 45, I think.
And how old are you?
I'm 49.
I look younger than everybody here.
Fuck you, you look younger than me.
I'm 55. Fuck off. You hope you look this good. Touch my hair. Feel how soft it
I
is.
told you earlier,
It's
you
very
feel like my cat.
Jesus.
That's very
Meow.
nice.
Are you calling me a pussy? I'm not sure how I feel about all this.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
take
how I
it.
feel about that now either.
I know. Things just got weird between me
But
and
I
Andy.
really like my cat.
I've always been a fan of pussy too, so I don't blame you. I don't know how to move with this. How do we get back? Where's the set list?
All we're getting back to is what we started with. We were very happy to come out here and play.
They're all gonna pack up their shit, leave. You and me are gonna be here till 4 a.m. having this interview.
That's
It's
fine
gonna be
as
terrible.
long as my hot woman drives me home.
You do have a hot woman, and I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Have you looked at me?
Yes.
I'm awesome.
Shut up, Heather.
See? Brad, you want to say something?
Yeah, no.
Just say something.
Brad, say something. There you go.
I'm just saying.
I don't ever want to run into a club again.
You are going to. That's gonna be your future, is dealing with us.
All right.
Which
It's gonna be
starts
fun.
with me.
Oh.
You're gonna love that.
Yay.
But
Spin it.
I just want to say again that everybody in this band, we all put in our work. You were asking how we do it. That's how we do it. We all put in our work. Everybody shows up. There's a family something, and we're all cool about that. We all respect each other very much.
Well,
And we're a family, dude.
It's very cool, and it's very cool to hear you guys all talk about one another the way that you do, and to work as hard as you do to bring great music to people. And I'm telling you, people are going to leave here. The people that were here yesterday or tonight are going to leave here, and they're going to tell everybody, "Wow, we saw this really great band at this cool new club. It's never done this before, and." We're glad that you guys kicked it off for us because you set an example for a lot of other bands, and it means a lot to me and Brian and Heather and Josh. So let's make the best of this, and don't forget to go to facebook.com/Dex. You guys better have that page all on your phone.
I gave you my fucking phone to set it up.
Oh, yeah, I did set yours up because your wife said you weren't capable, so I just...
No, I said I wasn't capable.
Oh, it was you. Oh, all right. I can't remember. I still want to know how you got her, but we'll talk about that in another interview. I don't understand. I'm so confused. I could understand how I got her.
You ain't
The
getting
hair, though, would win her over.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's all I got. I don't got
All right, thank you, brother.
No, really great, really great job. Love you all. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for coming out. And you are one of the most fun guys I've talked to in a rock band. And I would never touch my eye and put that stuff in there. That makes you way manlier than me.
Well, there might be more reasons than that.
Is that a real eye? Is that his real eye?
Yeah, I told you, I stabbed myself in a...
Here we go. Your wife just said you're lying.
Yeah, the brown ones.
That's the one I'm talking about. You guys rock, and it is Straight Jacket Romance. We're gonna see more of these guys. We're gonna do everything we can for them, and tune in tomorrow.
Thank
We
you
talk
guys
about
very
this.
much.
Peace. Oh, hey, wait. Let's all stream the Dad Show.